What is up, you guys? So bear with me because I don't do this, nor do I really know how to. But I really feel like this has kind of been put on my heart to do. I don't know why, because I have no experience with this at all. But gotta listen to what's speaking to your heart, and so I'm in no place of saying no. I guess I will kind of introduce myself. My name is Paige. I think the reason why this is being put on my heart so much right now is because of the times that we're in right now. Obviously COVID has kind of put what's the word I'm looking for? You know what? You fill in the blank. How about that? COVID has done blank to you personally, to me personally, to us, to society, to the world. Fill in the blank. My blank is that COVID has kind of, it's on a number of things. To start off, I'm 23 and I just finished school. And so finding a job is really hard right now. And if you are in the same boat, just know that you're not alone with that. I think that might be the main reason why I feel like I'm being called to do this. If I'm being completely honest, starting a YouTube channel, I feel like has been on my heart for the past month and a half, and I haven't known why. I still don't really know why. But if this helps even one person, then I'll do it again over and over and over again, because that's the whole point. So I'm 23, I just finished school. Like many others, I thought I had an idea of what I wanted to do. That idea has changed so much. And I mean, I'm okay with it. I wish I would kind of make up my mind every once in a while, because that would be nice to help landing a job. But that's okay. It's fine. It'll all work itself out. But with all of that being said, I feel like the pressure that society puts on us as like college students and young adults is that we have to know what our plan is in life, and we have to full force go for it. And I kind of disagree with that. I kind of disagree with that, and here's why. I think that it's okay to have more than one passion and dream. I definitely don't think the Lord puts one thing on our hearts. I think there's a reason why we have so many ideas running through our minds all the time. Also, for those of you who don't know me, most of my content will be faith-based. And we can talk more about that later down the road as well. But the Lord has done so much in my life, I can't not share it. Also, that's what we're called to do. So, but yeah, I feel like we're called to do so much. And we're given passions and dreams and ideas and things that we want to do for a reason. And so I feel like we would be doing ourselves a disservice and the Lord a disservice if we don't follow through with those passions and dreams and whatever. And so I'm not saying YouTube is a passion or a dream of mine, but I do think that we can all learn from each other. And so like I said earlier, if even one person gets something from this, then I did what I was supposed to do. So with that, something that has been kind of sticking out to me, first off, I'm reading through one book of the Bible in the Old Testament and then another book in the New Testament, just because I find it kind of hard to read some of the Old Testament. It gets really confusing. And so once I'm done reading the Old Testament, I think I just said Old Testament, that's what I meant, then I switch over to a book in the New Testament, and it just kind of refreshes everything in my brain, because maybe my brain is wired differently, but I can't think that quickly and that well. Anyways, so in Exodus, I was reading through chapter 3, and verses 10 through 12 really spoke to me and like stuck out like a sore thumb. So I'll read it really quick, and then I'll kind of explain like where my head was with that. It says, So now go, I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. But Moses said to God, Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? And God said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain. And so I was thinking about it, and when Moses says, Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? I had to stop reading for a second, because I ask myself that all the time. Like, I guess not myself. I ask God that all the time. Like, who am I? Like, why are you calling me to do this? Why are you calling me to start a stinking YouTube channel? Who am I to... I'm sitting in the parking lot of the gym that I work at. I instruct a spin class once a week. And when I first started doing that I questioned the same thing. Who am I to lead a spin class? I'm not the most athletic person. I mean, I've got athletic abilities, but I'm like, I'm not the most fit, whatever. I just enjoy it. And so I was like, who am I to, like, why are you putting that on my heart to lead? I don't know. I ask God that all the time. Like, why have you called me to this? And then I was reading through, I think it's in Bob Goff's book. I will quote him a lot, by the way. Bob Goff is an amazing author. If you haven't read his books, bless yourself and go do it, because I just love the way he thinks and how he writes so freely. Anyways, so I think I was reading it in his book, and if not, then I know I've heard it other places. But when I thought that to myself, who am I immediately thought that God doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the called. Let me say that one more time, because it's still like, I have to remind myself that every single day. God doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the called. Which is you. And me, and your neighbor, and your friend, and your mom, and your grandma, and your dad. Absolutely anyone, everyone you can possibly think of. If you think back to the earlier days, God didn't call special people. He actually called people who you would least expect. And I think that there's beauty in that, because God gives each and every single one of us a gift that's different than anybody else. And so, like I said earlier, me like not sharing whatever's on my heart, you not sharing whatever's on your heart, would be doing a disservice to yourself and to others and to the Lord, because God only gives you that gift or that thought. Or, I mean, yes, you could be thinking other things that other people are thinking as well, but it's different because it's perceived differently. So that's kind of all I have right now. I think, let me see. Yeah, my note right here says, God makes it so evident that he indeed has a plan all the time. He's never going to ask you to do something you can't do, especially since anything is possible with him. Philippians 4:13. So yeah, I think to tie all of my thoughts together, because I know I like to kind of ramble and talk about miscellaneous stuff. I don't know what season you're going through, if it's anything like me and the rest of the world, because this is a really weird season. There's a lot of unknowns right now, and that's okay, because God is going to qualify you if he's calling you in a certain direction, and he has a plan for everything that's happening right now. He has a plan for you, he has a plan for me, he has a plan for your neighbor, he has a plan for the world, and it's okay that we don't see that plan right now, because we don't need to. But yeah, so this person's staring at me, so that's fun. I hope that helps somebody. When I read it, I had kind of an aha moment, and so I figured I would share with y'all a little bit on that. If this was helpful, I would like to know. Maybe like, subscribe, whatever you do for YouTube stuff. I'm still learning all of the things. You can find me on Instagram and message me. I would love more ideas. But yeah, let's have fun with this. I'm excited. Okay, bye.